let's say if Osu never existed,
Probably Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash. Why?
Geometry Dash.
Why Geometry Dash specifically then?
I mean, it's kind of just like a similar game to Osu, at least for me. Like, it kind of just like gets you into that zone, and I kind of also just have like that small passion for it. To be honest, I was a GD player before I became an Osu player.
Oh, that's
I think
interesting.
I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was like right after, but I was a GD player for a good while, and there's evidence on my YouTube channel actually. When you go into my oldest videos, there are a lot of GD videos
Hmm.
before I even did anything Osu related. So, if not for Osu and GD, maybe Counter Strike, honestly. But I kind of live in the worst region to go pro in FPS, if I'm
Oof.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, because of like the servers and everything like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fair enough, honestly. Would you say that that's like the reason you grind at Geometry Dash in general, because of like the similarities with Osu and like how you improve at the game?
I think the kind of feeling you get when you make progress in Geometry Dash is kind of like different. Like it's very unique. You didn't get that from any other game, so
Mm.
that kind of makes the game a lot more fun.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I think just like completing a level in Geometry Dash when it comes to that, it's like a bit more satisfying getting that end result after you've grinded something for like that long.
Yeah,
I think that's
sure.
part of the uniqueness, let's say. Okay, I think you've mentioned during like your Solaric House grind that you've been pretty actively talking with like members from like TCD and stuff, as well as you've been recently a part of their recent Among Us video. So how has it been so far with them? Your experience with them?
TCD or the
Yeah,
GD community?
TCD and the Genie community in general, I guess.
As of recent, I haven't really been talking with them that much. I mean, I used to be a part of TCD, like in the group chat,
Oh, the group
for a pretty
chat.
good while. But I was pretty inactive, if I'm being honest, near the end. But yeah, they're pretty chill. I'd say TCD, all chillers. But GD community also, I would say they've been treating me quite well. But I'm also getting like the DT one trick treatment sometimes because I only play
Oh,
wave.
oh.
So,
As in,
but it's like whatever.
as in, like, you're just wave carried and it just like disregard every achievement you've done in GD because of that.
Yeah, but like it doesn't bother me too much, like because being wave carried is like very normal in the GD community, to be
Mm,
honest. So it doesn't
yeah,
bother me.
yeah. I mean, honestly, why should it bother you if you think about it?
Yeah, but I am going for a new level. Cockmark. I'm probably about to beat it soon. Actually got 13 to 100 on it today. So
Isn't it pronounced Cosmos properly?
yeah, it's pronounced Cosmos, but I like to pronounce it Cockmark because it's funny.
Are we dead ass, man? Cockmock.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, bro. Cockmock, sure.
It's
uh,
it's aura, bro.
it's aura,
That's aura.
yeah. Bro, have you seen, bro? What do you think of like the since you mentioned Cockmock, you reminded me of like the buffs our Shadow did on Cockmock Unleashed. So
Oh,
what's your thoughts on that?
um, it's a stupid buff, but it's looking funny, so we'll let it slide.
Fuck it, we let it slide.
Yeah, we'll let it slide.
Okay, I think this is a question that a lot of people have been debating, and since you're nearing a pro level, or maybe you can even say pro level in OSU, in Geometry Dash, I can maybe ask you this. So, what game, in your opinion, is harder, OSU or Geometry Dash?
I think mentally GD is harder because I mean in OC you kind of just like play what you want, but GD like you kind of have to stick to a certain level, no matter how miserable you find it. Otherwise, like you're not gonna get the mass improvement from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's gonna be a very boring answer, but of course both games are different, so it's not really comparable, so to speak. I think for me though, just like me personally, like this doesn't mean any game is easier or harder or anything. For me right now, I think GD is easier to improve in because I'm improving faster in GD right now because I kind of just like jumped from an easy level. You can't really do that in OSU, but
Yeah. So
that's just me personally though.
would you say Geometry Dash is a bit more harder on like your mental side, and also would be a bit more harder on like mechanics, physically?
I think GD is harder on the mental side, but like the two are way too different to compare mechanically. Like I think both games have like because GD is more mainly muscle memory, but OSU is also muscle memory, but there's also a lot more factors to come with it. So doesn't mean each are harder to extent, but
You
yeah,
would
that's
say
basically
just
what.
that they're like uniquely different, and because of that, you can't really compare them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But in my personal experience, I improved faster in GD.
Okay, fair, honestly.